Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are continuing our coverage of the 2015 NBA playoffs right now with Troy West. Troy West is in the midst of a 13-1-1 against the spread run in the NBA playoffs for free in our videos. He's 17-6-1 ATS overall, and he's got 2 picks going tonight in the Atlanta-Cleveland game. And right now we're going to cover the Thursday Game 2, Houston and Golden State. Troy West, thanks for being back.
Hey, thanks, Pete. I appreciate it. Yeah, that game actually went very much as I dictated. Unfortunately, didn't give an official play. Kind of up and down. You know, Houston jumped out to the huge lead. Golden State jumped out to a double-digit lead. You know, the total was right around the total. Just a really tough game to call. And Game 2 is throwing us out a very similar line.
Yeah. You completely passed on Game 1, and that turned out to be probably a great thing. As you said, I said I could see Golden State winning by 20, could see Golden State winning by 4. They won by 4. Like you said, the total right around where the posted total was, and very even game. Both teams shot about 46.5%. 35% from 3, 64% from free throw lines. The shooting numbers were almost identical. Houston slightly out-rebounded Golden State, which I guess is what we would expect. Not much, I guess, that we can take from Game 1. Smart move for you to pass. And now Game 2, almost identical lines. Right now I'm seeing Golden State minus 10.5 or 11. Total is 220. I don't know, man. It's a pass for me. What's your take on this game, Troy?
Yeah, no, it's a pass for me as well, Pete. I think right now I'm sticking with my guns in terms of the Cleveland-Atlanta series. But I would give a strong lean to go with Golden State here. I do think that as well as Houston played, that really wasn't a 4-point game. I mean, James Harden, if you watch the end of that game, just hitting some absolutely almost unguardable shots throughout the course of that end of the game. You know, Golden State had that 11-point lead, which I really thought that they might cover at that point. I think Golden State will have a better defensive game plan for Houston with James Harden. We know Dwight Howard banged up his knee a little bit. I'm sure he'll be back to play, but at what percent? I personally, pardon my French, think Dwight Howard's one of the biggest pussies in the NBA. And the fact that he may not play, and if he does play limited minutes, I think that helps Golden State defensively. Might take a small lead on the under just because I thought there was a lot of scoring in that game, Pete, and the game still went under even with as much scoring as there was. And I think Golden State's defensive game plan, like I said, is only going to get stronger. But to me, both leans, because I wouldn't be surprised to see it over, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Golden State pick up another 7 or 8 point win.
All right, that sounds interesting to me. I'm actually liking what you're saying here. You know, if some people are banged up, maybe Houston might employ some kind of game plan to slow things down, to limit scoring. You don't want to go with an official play on the under, though, do you?
You know, I don't, only because, Golden State, had some sluggish start, and even with the sluggish start, still got into that 100-plus point margin, and I really thought that game would have gone over had Houston fouled there towards the end. They neglected not to foul in the final 2 minutes of that game, and had they had fouled, I definitely think that game goes over the total. But, a really strong lean on Golden State and a really strong lean on the under, just because I do think Harden, he had to fight for every 28 points that he got. I think he may slow down. I don't suspect him to get into the 30s. I thought Golden State had a good defensive game plan for him. He just knocked down some incredible shots. So strong lean on both, but nothing official on this one, Pete.
Okay, interesting thoughts. Troy West from allplayswin.com. We will see how your 2 official picks from tonight's game go. But as far as Game 2, Houston and Golden State, opinions from Troy West, but no official picks. Thanks so much, Troy.